Hi everybody and welcome back to the channel. Today we are checking out Doc Hollywood. I have actually never heard of this movie before until it was recommended to me. It was recommended to me quite a while ago actually. I forget who recommended it to me, but thank you so much for recommending it because I'm very excited to watch this movie. After watching Back to the Future and The Frighteners, Michael J. Fox, I keep wanting to call him Marty, Marty McFly. Michael J. Fox has become an actor that I really love to see. He is an actor that I had never really seen before starting this channel, never really watched before, and I have loved every single performance I have seen from him while watching movies on my channel. So I'm very excited to get into this movie. The only thing I know about this movie is that Michael J. Fox stars in it. I'm assuming he is a doctor. You know, he doesn't really look like a doctor, if I'm going to be honest. I would not really cast him as a doctor, but maybe he'll work for this role. Who knows? I think he's a doctor, and my guess is either he's a doctor from Hollywood or he's a doctor who goes to Hollywood. And so that's why it's called Doc Hollywood, because he's either a doctor from Hollywood or a doctor who goes to Hollywood on some business or something. I don't know. I'm very excited to find out. And before we get into my reaction, if you'd like to check out some more reactions from me, you can go to my Patreon where I have uncut reactions to many of the movies on YouTube, as well as early access reactions to my TV show, stuff such as Cobra Kai, as well as my movie reactions that come out 1 week early. There are also 2 exclusive Patreon movies a month that you guys on Patreon get to choose. Thank you so much if you check it out, and let's get back to the video. Yeah, before we start this though, however, we are going to do the lighting. I actually have no idea what I want the lighting to be, but let's just turn the lighting on first and then we'll figure that out later. Boop! Nice, nice. Okay, so the lighting today, I actually have no idea. I think what I'm going to do is make the lighting red. And I know red seems very ominous and I always do it for my action movies, and I feel like this is not an action movie. This is a romantic drama comedy, as I am reading right now in the genres. But there is a really nice red car on the poster. And also the title is in red on the poster, but there's a really nice red car on the poster. So in honor of the nice red car, I'm making the lighting red. In honor of the red car, I'm making my lighting red. Okay, without further ado, I'm very excited to get into this movie, Doc Hollywood.
Hands off me!
Did something bad really happen? It looks really bad right now.
I can't feel my arm!
Like, it looks like everyone in the city's injured. What the heck? Ow! Michael J. Fox. Yes. This is a great shot so far too. That's like a really cool tracking shot.
You're a saint. Got another customer over there.
All right, get out of here. I'll cover it. My going away present to you. Okay, what's the problem?
Too much fun. Substance unknown.
Too much fun. That's not a problem. You can never have too much fun.
Clean up. Thanks. Well, what do you say, guys? Dinner, huh? Sorry, think about it. Come on, it's my last.
Oh yeah, because he's a plastic surgeon, so the cake was boobs. It makes sense. Or he's going to be a plastic surgeon.
Cosmetic surgery, it's clean. You make tons of money. Nobody dies. What's wrong with that, right?
Is it true that no one dies during cosmetic surgery? I feel like someone must have died during cosmetic surgery. On his way to California. There's the car that my light is based off of. What a beautiful thing. Doc Hollywood. Everyone's going in the next lane to get around him. That's pretty funny. Woody Harrelson? I love Woody Harrelson. A speedster? His car is called like a speedster? That's awesome. It's a solid line, buddy. You can't cross there. It's illegal to do that. And there's a police officer right there.
Get away from there!
Took me 3 weeks to build that fence.
Look, I'm sorry.
Oh, is he going to have to stay to make the fence again?
I'm a surgeon. I can't... Oh, come on, will you get away? Get away from the car. Sorry. Not you, the dog.
Probably the finest pants I'll ever put up.
I know, really.
There's so many random conversations happening.
Get away from this car. You're not touching this car. You don't even know where the engine is.
Gotcha.
That was a good one. That was a good one.
Whatever it is you do. Huh?
I hope he has to stay.
16 hours of community service served as resident doctor at Grady Memorial Hospital.
It's only 16 hours.
I am so fucked.
Watch your language, Doc. You're in the buckle of the Bible Belt here. Might try saying,
That's my dog at the door.
Excuse to buy me a set of metric tools.
Sure.
I love everyone in this town so much.
Nurse Packer. I'm assuming Judge Evans told you.
I bet they don't even have a telephone.
Wait a minute. This is the best you can do?
No.
No. That was such a perfect no.
The golf though, don't you, home?
Learn how to surf, actually.
This pretty. We had this fixed up with doctor, and we got you to one edge a couple years.
I love it. We got 2 gas stations. So good.
Surprise! Welcoming committee. I hope you're hungry.
Evening, ladies. Pinstone. This here is.
I would be a little freaked out if that happened. But they look so nice.
Butter beans and watermelon.
Hungry man dinner. I'm a bad cook.
That's me when my friends want something to eat. I'm a bad cook.
Moonshine, right?
Well, ouzo, actually.
We took a cruise to Greece.
Not me. I wasn't invited.
Oh, I love her.
Dr. Stone. Dr. Stone.
Who's gonna be under the blanket? Oh, who's he gonna dream of? Who is she? And of course he dreams about her skinny dipping. That looks like a really comfortable blanket. So far they've nailed the dialogue for different characters so well. Those old grandmas, they felt and sounded exactly like grandmas should feel and sound like. Oh, it looks like it wasn't a dream. She actually was skinny dipping. Okay. He's like, I must still be drunk.
If you're a doctor, I don't have anything you haven't seen before.
Yeah, but it's under different circumstances. Different circumstances.
Get off the interstate, Pinstone. Right? Yeah.
I hope he stays by the end of the movie. I think he will.
is that him?
That's him.
He's young, huh?
The whole town knows about him. That's awesome.
Bro, it was about VD. I was the bacterial. Had a big scene with penicillin.
Yeah.
A big scene with penicillin.
My salary is $27,000 per annum and plus housing.
27,000.
Is that a lot? That's not a lot. I don't think that's a lot.
Well, now, you know, there's a lot of similarities between Grady and Los Angeles.
They're just bigger is all.
I also love the way they talk. It's so good.
Yeah, well, nice meeting you all. Thanks.
Give it a chance. He'll like it because of the naked girl, if nothing else.
Yeah, it's a collect call from Dr. Benjamin Stone. Stone.
So I'm guessing everything here is very, very old. Oh, she's back. Is she a doctor or a nurse or something?
Well, I've spent the last 2 years doing 18-hour days in the ER. I find these are pretty comfortable.
He's really trying very hard. It's not working.
Tell me where I can find a guy named Lou, drives an ambulance. I'll get out of your life.
I'm Lou.
I love it. They're gonna get married, fall in love.
Doubt Doc Hug knows it's even been discovered. Okay. There's Packer. I'm gonna watch this with Betadine.
He seems like he takes a lot of risks, you know? Is she not pregnant?
Hear about our mail?
Oh no.
Right, it's a nut.
Getting into the letter, I would do that too.
I'm cured.
I'm cured. That line.
Well, that's it.
I love that he got into the letters.
I think I better call Dr. Hogue.
Damn it. Listen to me. Hogue is not here. I'm here. You do it.
Yes, takes charge. He's into it. It's exciting. Not excited that the little boy could die.
Fat ass out of bed. Get down here and go with him.
What if he's just faking it for the coke? Imagine.
Next time I tell you how to treat a patient of mine, you better damn well do it, doctor. I doubt you'd know crap from Crisco.
Oh man. I'm actually so upset that Michael J. Fox's character was wrong. I'm gonna call him Doc Hollywood. That's a fun name. I'm so sad that Doc Hollywood was wrong. It's just, I really wanted him to be right.
What do I need a car for?
Lash yourself to the mast, Doc. This fella up in Oregon, he's got an oil pump. You could have expressed.
I love the way they say things. Oregon. I was drinking water, but the Pepsi logo is in the background. I love looking for the Pepsi and Coca-Cola logos in movies.
Dying to get out of this town. How about you?
Here's your break.
She's using him to get out of the town and go to California.
Is that a proposition, Doctor?
I could read this before it gets cold. Excuse me. Nice meeting you.
Sure.
Thanks, Lily.
I hope she does not leave. I hope she has to stay forever. That's really mean. I just met her.
Yeah, it looks like a hotbed of legal activity.
Well, malpractice for visiting young surgeons seems promising.
Who's the green apple, Valula?
Woody Harrelson! I've been waiting for him for so long. His tie looks like bacon. Oh, I never thought I needed Michael J. Fox and Woody Harrelson together.
There's something else I wanted to ask you. Do doctors know more about sex than normal people?
This lady. I mean, I feel like they would, though. I feel like they would. Doctors, if you're watching this, do you?
6 months? I don't know, maybe more.
Are you a betting man, Nick?
Well, I have been known on occasion.
I love Nick. I love him.
Feels like I'm fleecing you, Ben Stone.
Easy.
Ben Stone. That's his name. I just kept calling him Doc Hollywood or Michael J. Fox. I may have accidentally called him Marty a few times as well.
I believe you have a visitor, Doctor.
Is it a cow? Oh, it's a pig.
I brought you this pig.
Oh, it's a present. That's so sweet.
She's your pig now. God bless you both.
Oh, look how sad he is. He loved that pig. That man loved that pig. Ben, you gotta give it back.
Nice pig, Doc.
Nice pig, Doc.
Thank you. Thank you.
Hey, you know what? Everyone likes pigs, so it's not embarrassing.
Can I bring a date?
I don't know. Can you?
Oh, Nick's good. Can you? It's like a dare almost. Everyone's chemistry with each other right now so far has been really, really good.
You want to trade the pig for the part?
If you can part with the pig.
The pigs are rare species in this town, I guess.
Yes, ma'am.
They're protected by law. State flowers.
Oh, don't be a bummer. Don't be a bummer. Just take the flowers. He tried.
Yeah, how'd you know?
Can't poop in this town without everyone knowing what color it is.
He's like strange, but understand what you're saying.
Wayne isn't still.
Wayne is a professional dancer.
Oh.
And it's like me.
And Grady?
Yeah.
Well, peel an onion, there's lots of layers.
I love small towns. Small towns are so nice and peaceful and quiet and just like they're not stressful.
You know, in public, wear a dress. Panties are optional.
Emma loves pigs. You keeping her over at your house?
He has to get the pig back. No way. The pig is the most important thing in this entire movie. Oh no! The pigs become his ham. The ham that he ate in the morning, even though he got the pig after. The pig went back in time and it became his ham.
Hey, come on in. Welcome. Oh, you look fantastic.
Is she the mayor's daughter?
Oh, no, thank you. I'm a vegetarian.
I know, dear, but I'm still hopeful.
That looks black.
Smart ass. Got you good.
More squash, Ben.
No, no, thank you.
Out of the cradle.
I love this. I love this.
Doc Hogue does a complete Walt Whitman if you don't monitor his drinking.
Oh, man.
Man, I haven't seen this many stars in a long time.
It's like in Brooklyn Nine-Nine when they have their different drink stages. You know, like 6-drink Amy, 7-drink Amy, stuff like that. If you haven't seen Brooklyn Nine-Nine, then I guess that makes no sense. But if you have, you probably understand what I am trying to say.
Make sure you got home okay.
Okay, he's really sweet though. I like him. Two guys fighting over her though. Oh no.
It's like it's some kind of mystical force.
Force or hormones?
Oh, got him there.
Hell, I might even try chastity. Seems to work for him.
No, she's not gonna kiss him, is she?
Speak of the devil.
Oh, she wasn't leaning in as well, so she was just letting it happen. I don't know. Like, look how nice that would be, just to go outside, drink some coffee or some tea, and just listen to the birds. Look at the lake. That'd be so nice. I like this music. It's just like fun. I love their relationship already. I mean, it's like halfway through the movie, I bet, or maybe a little bit longer, I don't know, but I love their relationship. It just feels very real, you know?
It's the most romantic thing Jimmy Joe's ever done for her.
I don't think that is good dating advice.
What is that, a V8?
He did it.
Oh, guilty. Guilty as charged.
I try to spread it around a little here, a little there. Feel free to join in.
A little here, a little there, a little everywhere. What a date. What a first date. You know, this should be everyone's first date. Let's go to the woods and pee on things.
I'm from a small town myself.
What?
Oh, Ben.
Well, who's got time for friends, you know?
Everyone should have time for friends. Friends are the best. Friends are the best.
You're wrong. You're looking at a ventricular.
I'm never wrong.
Oh no! Oh my god. Come on, Ben. Save his life. Oh. He's getting the trust and the compassion of everyone. That's so nice.
Oh, don't mind Doc Hollywood. He doesn't know what it means to be beloved.
He doesn't know what it means to be beloved. I mean, kind of true though. All of his doctors at the start of the movie didn't like him. Or didn't like him a lot. The Squash Man. Mr. Squash Man. Bring me your squash and... Are they squash kazoos? Are you serious? What the heck are those things? You know, this actually looks like a lot of fun. I'm not like the biggest fan of parades. Oh, wait. I'll talk about that later. This is more important. I love slow motion shots of lovers looking at each other. It's so good. It's so cliche and so good. I love it so much. The best thing. This is so cute and the music is so good. He's realizing he's growing affectionate with the town and he loves her. Ben is like, I think Ben is sort of on the fence now of whether he wants to stay or whether he wants to go. I don't know, this life seems way more full than a life as like a big time doctor in California though, don't you think? I think it would be a little weird, everyone knowing you, but it would still be like a really good community, you know?
There's always some extra parts when I put them back together. I don't know why.
I love the, I don't know why. Like the very subtle. So good.
Absolutely.
No, but won't Lou get jealous? What if Lou gets jealous?
Self in the eye.
This guy is not having it. I love Woody Harrelson. Lou, be there. Oh, she's right there. How did I not see her? It's a slow dance too. You've got to ask her. You've got to ask her. Yes! Like, oh. I am just getting like chills non-stop right now. I love it. I love this scene. The shot is so good too. Kiss! Oh man. No, I'm fine. The film's teasing me, but I'm okay with it. Either no one's at the fair anymore and they're dancing really late, or it feels like they're the only ones in the world right now. And that is so adorable if that's the case. Oh my god! Just kiss.
Dr. Stone?
No! 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 Are you serious? I just want them to kiss, guys. I just want them to kiss.
Really tops. Hey!
Oh my god. That shot was so good.
You're gonna be in your pig background.
Oh no, and she just put... Oh, he has to stay now after the daughter said that.
Ben, I'm everything but devious.
Mayor Nicholson, could you...
Aw. Yeah, I don't think he's devious at all. I love him. Everyone has been, like, nice. Everyone has been a nice person in the movie, I feel like. I don't think there's been a single, like, mean person, you know? Like, there's not really an antagonist at all. The antagonist is Marty's, what am I calling him? Sorry, is Ben's feelings. Oh my god, that is so adorable. I want to do that.
Lou, I gotta be honest with you. Rowing a boat is not what I had in mind.
The fireworks. Oh my god. How beautiful.
Get him, get him, kill him, get him, Blue.
you were very close, but I think that just made you look more adorable.
Alright, I admit it.
Oh my god, he's smart actually. Never mind. He's a little bit sneaky. Yes! Ah, and they're kissing with fireworks and it's the best thing in the world, even though it's like the clichéest thing. I love it the most. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it.
I can't do this.
She means too much to him to be a one-night stand. And I think he does to her as well.
Don't worry, Benjamin, it'll all work out.
No, stay at the town. Be with her. Be with Lou. I hope he's okay with it. I hope he doesn't fight. He looks really mad or upset. I know Hank liked Lou.
What are you doing?
Come on, country boy, get up, let's go!
Are you paranoid or something?
Yeah, he wasn't gonna fight you, I don't think. I mean, I thought maybe he was. I was paranoid too.
Suppose you and her will be getting married now.
It was like one kiss. One night.
She's not in love with you, Hank.
Okay, that's the only roadblock, though.
I mean, that's true. He's thinking positively.
Only the damn thing is too small, you know? It just doesn't fit.
I hate a tight hat.
It's in California. Yeah, maybe you're right.
But maybe it's not.
Don't that take the rag off the bush? Don't forget what I told you.
I love Hank. I love every character in this movie. There's not a single character that I dislike. Is he gonna go now? Or what if he breaks the car so he has to stay? So it's like, oh, I have to stay. Going without saying goodbye. You cannot even... You know how nice everyone was to you? You can't just go. That should be a felony. A crime punishable by death. Oh. Oh.
Okay, now. Good, Ray. Good. Okay.
At least he's got a stick to hold it.
Okay, all right.
Oh my god. He's gonna hit the car. It's in the middle of the road. Ben's gonna have to stay. I mean, it wouldn't be that broken, is it? Oh, never mind. Never mind. He's like happy and sad at the same time. That was really good acting.
Hey, doctor, and you're not my wife, so I guess you don't have very much to say about it.
Let the man enjoy life. Are those all his patients?
I wouldn't trade any of them for gold. Well, maybe gold. Or cash money.
He really just retracted on what he said right there, didn't he?
Everything. So, I made you this in appreciation.
Oh my god. It's the little things that go a long way. He put effort and time into that.
Big cities, small towns, and...
Well, I'm gonna marry Hank. I've decided.
You don't love him though. Is this a way for...
to Los Angeles.
This is a way for him to get out.
Wait a minute.
Get... Oh my god. Oh my god. I have so many chills right now. I have so many chills. I'm really cold.
A lot of folks around here gonna miss you. I don't mean me. Folks.
Okay. He's coming back. He has to. There's no... Oh. The music is so good right now, too. Oh my god. Oh, and she was... I got so many chills. And the music is so good. He has to stay. Get out of Hollywood, you stupid Ben. Town of Fake. The Town of Fake, that's what I'm calling it.
Good morning, Haversham Clinic. Good morning, Haversham Clinic.
What the heck? That is so extra.
Wouldn't have been here at all if it hadn't been for a call I got from Dr. Reyes Hogue.
I knew he was going to do that at some point. I don't know why, I just knew he was going to do that.
He comes with the territory. Fixed cost, specialization. People adjust to it.
He does not look like he's paying attention. Oh man, Ben, you have to go back.
Totally unbelievable southern accent. An actress, I'll bet.
Oh my god. She came to LA. I didn't expect that. She took the car. No way, he actually fixed it. The auto guys. What are their names?
Hi, can I help you?
Yeah, hi. I'm supposed to meet someone.
Why does everyone have a ponytail, rat's tail thing? No!
Coming.
Nancy Lee.
No, it's not Lou.
How's Hogue?
Well, he's the same.
He wants to ask about Lou.
A man's got to do, even if it's in California. Sense of higher purpose, you know?
Even if it's in California? Is she here?
Mm-hmm. How about Bob Barker?
I'll see what I can do.
Ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha. Oh, he's gonna be right there. Oh my god.
Because I love her.
Yes, he said it!
I want you.
This is so exciting. This is so good.
I just thought of something. I guess I'm gonna have time to collect that $10 from Nick.
You lost that bet.
Another movie where they just end in walking. I hope it freeze frames. Julie Warner. Okay. I don't recognize that actress's name. This music's just fun now. The music was very weird in this movie. It was definitely like two different vibes. Some of it was really dramatic and good, and some of it was like this and just like fun, you know? And that was my reaction to Doc Hollywood, the 1991 romantic comedy starring Julie Warner and Michael J. Fox. I really, really enjoyed that movie. I thought there were definitely some flaws in the movie, which I will get to in a moment, but for the most part, I really liked this movie. It was just a really fun movie that I didn't really have to like think about too much, if that makes sense. And that's not a bad thing at all. It was just a movie I could sit down to and smile to and cry to and stuff like that. You know, it was just one of those movies that I think I needed right now after all these action movies and like mind-bending movies that I've been watching recently. I just needed a nice, soothing, romantic comedy, and that's what I got. One of my favorite things about this movie was the dialogue of this movie, how every character felt unique to each other and how all the banter felt very real, but also was so funny the entire time. One of my favorite scenes was when Benjamin drove his car into the guy's fence, and then there's like 5 people around his car all having different conversations with each other at the same time, and it was so funny, like the running gag of like, oh, my fence, it's my fence though, like all your money can't make my fence again. And then he's like, oh, I've had a change of heart with my fence, you know, like those running gags. That's just one example, but there's a multiple of them, and those running gags were really funny throughout the movie. But yeah, the banter was great whenever there were groups of people, like the old ladies, like the grandmas or whoever they were, and then like the board of the town when he's meeting with the board of the town and the mayor in the diner for the first time. Just anything with groups of people was really, really fun to watch. They felt like they all knew each other. Even Ben, who was an outsider, felt kind of like he obviously spoke very different to everyone in the town, which was really funny, but he still felt like he connected with these actors at least very well, and the chemistry between everyone's acting was tremendous, especially Benjamin's acting, or Michael J. Fox and Julie Warner. Their chemistry, I thought, in this movie was really, really good, but I'll get to that when I get to the cast. But yeah, overall, I loved the dialogue in this movie. And another thing that took me off guard with this movie was the directing and the blocking of the shots. There were some really, really cool kind of 20-second, 25-second long takes of the camera going through the hospital, following Ben, or kind of following him around to get patients, or even just kind of in a house or something. Like, there's some of the shots were really creative, and sometimes I wouldn't even notice it until 10-15 seconds later, and I'd be like, oh wait, the camera hasn't even cut yet. The blocking is so good. One of the examples, well, two of the examples, I guess, where I can think about that is either at the very start of the movie with the hospital scene, and everything was so crazy, which is actually, it was really fun because I thought maybe something bad had just happened in the world, but it was actually to set up how quiet the town is that he's about to go to. So I thought that was a really cool setup, and I really liked how it was done in this long one take. It just added to the chaotic nature of the shot. And then another one where I was like, oh, the blocking's really good, is when Ben goes to Lou's house with the wine or whatever that is after after the dinner, and he's like, oh, I want to get you drunk and stuff. And that whole thing was basically done in one take, one shot. But the blocking, moving it around, characters in focus when they're talking and stuff, I just thought it was really impressive, and props to them. It was almost my dog's very loud. It was very subtle the way they did it, and it wasn't these extravagant shots that are whoa, these shots. It was just something that I was like, oh, this is a really neat way, instead of just doing a over the shoulder cut shot, cut. It was some very creative and thoughts were put into these shots. So I respect it, and I really like it, and I'm glad that I noticed it, because I think I would have been sad if I hadn't noticed it, Another thing that I thought was very interesting was the score. The score was very two-sided for me. Some of it was very hokey and cheesy and just kind of fun, something that I wouldn't listen to. It was just it fits the movie and kind of the vibe of this town. But then the other half of the score, when all the emotions were hitting and stuff, that soundtrack was so good, and I'm going to try to find it because I want to listen to that when I'm sad. I want to sit on my bed with my dog and cuddle up to my dog and listen to that soundtrack and get even more sad when I'm sad, because that's what I do when I'm sad. I listen to sad music to get more sad. But yeah, the music was really good at those parts, and it really hit those emotional connections. And that is moving on into my favorite part of this movie, was the emotional connections, not just between Lou and Ben, which was obviously the best connection of the movie, but with all the characters in the movie. There was not one bad character, in my opinion. Even the grumpy old doctor who lived in that town, he had a moment where he became this actual person, this person that I started to care about, when he was talking about all the babies he had delivered, the 700 plus babies. That moment was so good. He was my least favorite character in the movie up until that point. He was funny, and I did not dislike him. He was just my least favorite character. But then with that one scene, I was like, oh my gosh, there was so much development. Well, maybe not a lot of development for every character in the village, but everyone still had their unique personality, and everyone was likable in their own way, even if they were grumpy and rude. It wasn't in a bad way. It was just it was a funny, goofy, old town-y way, And I just really liked that aspect of the movie, that there wasn't really a bad person in it. Even Hank, who I thought was going to be a villain in the movie when I first saw him. I thought he was going to be Lou's girl or boyfriend, or someone going for Lou, and he was someone who was in love with Lou. But he wasn't mean and horrible about it when he saw that Ben was in love with her. He was a decent person, and he understood that. And I don't know, I really like that about the movie, because I don't know, it's nice to see a movie where not everyone is a bad person. You know what I mean? Everyone's just a good person. And the conflict of the movie is just this interpersonal conflict with Ben, and kind of what he wants to do with his life. So I don't know. It was kind of something a little unique that I thought that I haven't seen in a movie for a while, at least not on this channel. So it was kind of cool to see, and I really liked it. But yeah, the emotional scenes with Lou and Ben were really, really good. They hit so hard when they did, and it took so long for them to kiss. And I think that might be why when they finally kissed, it was so satisfying, because they would keep kissing, like almost kissing, then the phone would ring, and then they'd like fake kiss almost when they were dancing. By the way, that dancing scene was amazing. The carnival lights in the background and like this bokeh effect kind of, and just like when there was no one there, I believe that when there was no one there, it was because they were dancing and they were so into it and so into each other almost, that the whole world just seemed to disappear. At least that's what I'm taking out of that. And I don't know, I thought the dance scene was so beautifully done and so well done, and is probably my favorite scene of the movie was that dance scene. Just like I could feel their connection. The two actors, Michael J. Fox and Julie Warner, they just had great chemistry together, and I really liked their connection. But yeah, when they finally kissed, it was beautiful. And there were a lot of cliches in this movie. I will give people who may not like this movie that there were a lot of cliches in this movie, but I didn't really mind it because I enjoy those cliches. Like I don't really have like a negative look on those cliches. I just enjoy watching them as long as they are done well, and I thought in this movie they were done well. My only complaint about this movie, and my only criticism, I guess, is that it was a very, very predictable movie. The only part that I didn't predict was Hank and Nancy driving to LA at the end. The rest of the movie was very predictable. As soon as he got to the small town, I was like, he's staying in this small town. Like, the end of the movie, he's staying in this small town. Like, maybe he'll go back to LA at some point, but at the end of the movie, he will be with Lou in the small town. So, like, it was predictable, and there weren't that many surprises in the movie, but I feel like this isn't a movie where I wanted to be surprised and like with twists and turns at every corner. I just kind of wanted to sit back and watch this relationship grow. Even if I knew that they were going to get together at the end, it didn't really matter to me. I didn't want to feel like the suspense of them like getting together. I didn't want to feel stressed. I kind of just wanted to like have good vibes while watching this movie, and knowing the ending, because of how predictable it was, definitely made it easier to watch this movie, because I was just like, oh yeah, okay, they're gonna get together. Even though I may have seemed stressed in my review, I was like, in the back of my mind, I was like, oh, they'll get together though, so everything will be fine eventually. Yeah, but that's my only criticism. It's like, I guess it's a small one for me. It could be a pretty big one for other people, because it was definitely very predictable, but for me, it wasn't like that much of a concern, if you know what I mean. Okay, but now we're getting onto the cast. Michael J. Fox as Ben. I love Michael J. Fox. Again, I said this at the start of my review. Do not retract my statement. He has been great in every single role. I also said that I didn't think he looked like a doctor. Still will not retract that statement. I do not think he looks like a doctor at all. I'm sorry. I know he's a great actor. I just cannot see him as a doctor in any way. But that aside, he is so good. His line delivery is so good. And I feel like he just has good chemistry with every single actor and actress ever. Like, I don't think I've seen him with someone with bad chemistry. Did that make sense? I don't think I've seen him with someone with bad chemistry. I feel like that. You understand what I'm trying to say. I don't know. I just love like the way, like how much charisma he has, how much emotion he has. His facial acting is really, really good. What was it? The scene where his car gets smashed by the truck when he's delivering the baby. He had both happiness and this like raw sadness on his face at the same time, and it was like you could totally tell that that's what he was feeling, and there were no words said. It was all just in his face. Really good acting. I thought he did a great job. And again, his banter with other people, especially the older people of the towns, really good, really well done. Julie Warner as Valula. I'm gonna say Lou, because that's what I was calling her the whole movie. I really liked her. I really liked Lou. I thought she was a little bit of a boring character at first, but she was also very mysterious. She didn't really reveal much. I mean, she revealed a lot because she wasn't wearing any clothes at the start of the movie, but she didn't reveal much about her personality until like midway-ish through the movie, so it was hard for me to get behind her at first. I was still like, oh my gosh, like like Ben is in love with her, so I'll love her too. But I wasn't like totally behind her until like I started to get to know her more. When her kid came, that was when I was like, oh, okay, she's awesome, you know? So I really liked her. I thought she was a really cool character. She's like almost a bully. Like even at the end of the movie, she's like, they kiss and then she just walks away from him. I don't know, but I really liked it. It was kind of a different style of relationship, sort of, maybe, if you can kind of catch my drift on that. It's kind of like it didn't, if you were just looking at it from an outsider, it was like, oh, maybe she doesn't love him that much, but that's just the way she is, like that's her personality. So I don't know, really enjoyed her. Thought she was a pretty unique character, even though the movie itself was very much one giant cliche and one giant story that we all know. There were a lot of cast members, so I'm only going to do like 2 more. I'll probably just do all the young kids and then gloss over the older cast members. But Bridget Fonda as Nancy, I really liked her. She did not have that much screen time. I was really worried that she was going to be just this really annoying character that was always with Michael J. Fox, but I love that she was understanding. And at the end I was so mad. I was like, why did she come? Why did she have to do this? Like, no, why? But then she's like, asked me about Lou, and it was so good. I thought she was saying that at first because she was jealous, but then it was just because she knows that he loves her. So I don't know, I liked that exchange that they had at the dining room. I liked her character. It wasn't my favorite character. Probably one of my least favorite of the 4 young characters in this movie. But yeah, I thought she did a good job. Woody Harrelson is Hank Gordon. I saw his name in the cast and then was waiting for him. He didn't show up, forgot about him, and then he showed up. And so I was so happy, and he had this like bacon tie on. I love Woody Harrelson. I think he is a great actor, and I loved him as Hank. I thought Hank was a brilliant character because I thought he was set up like a bully, like your stereotypical bully / very protective boyfriend, aggressive boyfriend. And then it turned out he was just a really loving, simple, it's not simple in a bad way, just kind of, how do I describe it? Like, he understood what was happening and he didn't let anger take over. Like, he was very calm about everything. He was like, oh, if she doesn't love me, then like I'm not gonna marry her. So I broke things up. Like, that takes a lot of guts to do. He loved her. So doing that gave him a lot of character in itself. But my favorite scene with him obviously was the fireplace scene where Marty is like, come on, country boy, attack me. And then he's like, what are you doing? Are you a psycho or something? I thought that was pretty funny. And then there's like the hat metaphors and stuff. I really liked that scene. It gave him a lot of character and a lot of kind of emotions and stuff that I didn't even think he would be feeling, because from before that point he was kind of this one note kind of macho guy in love with Lou, and then that gave him a lot of depth. So I really like it. The rest of the cast were good. All of the adults in the movie were amazing. My favorites would be Melvin, standout performance. Mayor Nick, standout performance. Maddie, I'm pretty sure that was the nurse at the hospital, standout performance. Were there any other ones? Oh no, Nurse Packer. Maddie was the kitchen thing. Nurse Packer was the nurse. I really liked her. Maddie was good too, but Nurse Packer was better. Sorry, Maddie. And then just like everyone else, like the couple with Ellen as the cousin reading the letters. They were great. The guy who had his toe healed and then gave the pig to Ben, that was great. I just thought the cast was really good in this movie. So yeah, that is kind of all I want to talk about Doc Hollywood. Thank you so much for watching, and thank you to these wonderful people right here. It means a lot for you to be supporting my channel, so thank you so much. Huxley also says a big thank you. I know she's looking away from the camera right now, but she does say a big thank you. Anyways, yeah, again, thank you so much for watching, and thank you so much for listening to my review. If you made it this far, it means a lot for you to just listen to me talk, and I will see you next time for my next movie reaction.